Leo, what's up? I'm gonna do a reading for you. See what's going on in your energy. Let's just say the next 6 weeks. What is the potential challenge? What's going on in Leo's subconscious? Down in the 5D. Shout out to my brothers. Both of my brothers were born on the exact same day. I think almost 10 years apart. And they are both Leos. Semper Fi. Here we go, baby. 3 more shuffles and let's begin. What is going on for my Leo brethren and sistren? You sexy beast. Let's take a look. Oh, shit. What the hell, Leo? Come on now. I can't believe you're going to make me do a reading like this. There's some drama. I can see something going down. Damn. Do it like this, Leo. For those of you that are tarot readers, where's my pointer? Position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. No, 1, 2. Okay, wait. Just forget about this for a minute. This is throwing me off. This is a Celtic cross, okay? Position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is a spiral, but underneath the entire deck is this card, and I just throw that right there in the middle. So you'll see some guys do it 1, 2, 3, like this, like a cross, and then they'll put 7, 8, 9, and 10 over here. I just do mine as a spiral, and it's read as a spiral. Any of you guys that have studied like Vincent Petici and stuff like that, he'll talk about really these cards are just a map. So, but anyway, let's get into it. Give me just a second to look these cards over, Leo. Okay. Well, maybe I'll see how I feel. I kind of got a headache. But if I have the energy, I might do a love and separation. I'm not going to promise. We're just going to go by the seat of our pants here. Underneath this whole thing, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords represents the truth. Ace of Swords represents new information because it's an ace, so people will emphasize the new energy of information, new communication, new thought, new directive, but it is a sword, and so therefore it is information, communication, thoughts, things like that. Air energy. Okay, so that's underneath this whole thing. And where you are at this time is you are in the middle of a shit show. There's a lot of cool graphics out there and shit like that. I work around everywhere and drive around a lot, and I see signs. And I seen a sign not too long ago on a house, and it said, "Welcome to our shit show." Or you'll see shit show manager memes. Okay? You're just in the middle of a shit show. It ain't no biggie. It ain't nothing new. Leo's been there before, right alongside your brother's Aries. And the reality of it is, if you live in this world, you are in the middle of a big shit show. All you got to do is scroll through your feed and you'll see all kinds of violence going on everywhere. People mad at each other. People protesting. People fighting at the games. People fighting at the store. People road raging. And so, most of you Leo men are some tough motherfuckers. I can tell you that right now. So you're used to a good fight. But, Leo, you get tired of the shit. And I feel like there's some bullshit going on. You're in the middle of it. Maybe you didn't even want to be in the middle of it, but now you are. Okay, so your challenge the next 6 weeks is, I feel, the feeling of not being able to do anything about it. Ace of Wands in reverse. You You may feel that you can't do anything about it. You may feel that you shouldn't do anything about it. You may feel that you must stand down. Leo, it's okay to stand down. It really is. You don't have to do something about everything. You don't have to fight. Not everything that comes up is a hill that Leo has to die on. I was just telling another son, they're reading that, I'm an Aries, and Aries are known for being cocky, and I remember, when I was younger, I was a lot more cocky, but after enough of fights, you just want peace. A lot of times you just want peace. And, but at the same time, something inside of you probably is going off, You're like, could be a lot of things right now. I mean, there's a lot of things that could piss you off, To me, it's like, okay, if this is what is causing my unhappiness, is scrolling through my phone and seeing all the bullshit that's going on, is going to upset me and make my blood pressure go up, it's time to find something else. The Bible says, whatever you focus on, that's what you're going to produce. That's what the Bible teaches in many places. What you think on, you produce. What you focus on, you will become. That's why I'm constantly telling people, you want to be successful, hang around successful people. You want to be a piece of shit, you want to be in jail and shit like that, you want to do time, hang around the homies. Half the people that I grew up with are dead. That's what it produced. That's what fighting produced. That's what hate produced for them, their demise. So whatever you are focused on, that's what you become, that's what you produce, that's what you manifest. And speaking of manifestation, underneath in your subconscious, you feel like you can't manifest a damn thing. Magician in reverse. And attached to that, you can't see because there is some type of darkness with the Sun card being in reverse. There is a spiritual war that you are in the middle of, I feel. I feel like this thing is more than a regular shit show. There is a spiritual element to this thing that's going on. In the recent past, you took a step out into the universe. You took a leap of faith, the Fool card. And as a result of this energy, you opened up a door, 1111. That's how what you'll hear when you come from down south. You'll hear people talking like that. You see that? That's a door. This is a doorway. This is a path. This is a portal. 1111. Leo went into a new portal, a new opportunity. And now what lies before you is Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. That's what Spirit says. And in your device, Leo, 5 of Swords in reverse. Try to make amends if there was something that you said to somebody. Communicate your heart with them, your intentions and so forth, because I know that you wouldn't intend to do something bad. And the reason I know that is because I got 2 brothers that are Leos, and I know they don't do nothing wrong ever. So I know that Leo didn't do something where you need to go maybe even reconcile with somebody and swallow that pride, that Leo pride. You may have to apologize. Hey man, you know what? I don't know what I did to contribute to this, but I apologize for whatever it was that I did, okay? Because believe it or not, we all contribute to breakdowns, like or even on the road, like we have what's called a no-fault state, insurance state, right? You both were there at the scene of the crime, like it or not. And as far as insurance is concerned, you both are going to have to pay for it. Now, you, the person that got hit, are going to take a hit too, ultimately, because if you file a claim, they're looking at that kind of shit, so you could get a higher rate down the road. It's not fair. But, sometimes things happen and somebody didn't communicate something right. It came out wrong. It came out at the wrong time. Could be many things, many factors involved. Swallow your pride if that's the case. External influences to this situation. Now, this is energy that's outside of you, Leo. There is a chariot energy. This is an energy that it's already been in motion. Something outside of your situation is being affected by this energy. And this energy is going to happen with or without you, with or without the person that's affected by this. This energy is some people would say it's the chariot in Ezekiel chapter 1. And that chariot there is the angels of God are driving this thing, the cherubim. It is an energy that you cannot stop. It is going to happen because God said it's going to happen. And it's as simple as that. In your overall projected outcome, Spirit says you are most likely to love yourself and choose yourself. And that's pretty good because I feel like in this case right here, there's something about this energy right here that you need to approach very carefully, this energy. If you look at this picture, communication has been unleashed. Somebody got hurt. This is a connection. This is you. You are one of these people. And what this tells you is that whoever you are, there was something not good that happened. I don't know what that was. But yeah, you are more than likely going to continue to love yourself. Ace of Cups in reverse. So that is your reading. That is your Celtic. I tell you what, I'm going to have to do this quickly, but let's do a quick love and separation reading. Okay, I'm going to take that. So this is all, your Celtic cards are out of it. I'm going to turn this deck over. This is all from that shuffling I did earlier. And let's do your love and separation. This is for those of you that have been separated from the person that you love. Does not have to be a romantic person. It can be a family member, a cat, a dog, a bird, whatever your person identifies as, Leo. First 8 cards out. What's going on in your person's energy and emotions? What's going on in their thought life? They are thinking about a motherly, nurturing energy. And they are thinking about justice. They are thinking about what would be right with this mother, this nurturing energy. Or they are thinking about this nurturing energy and they could feel like there is some kind of injustice going on with this energy. They are thinking about, or in their energy and emotions, is a defensive energy in terms of feeling like they didn't get what they invested in. They didn't get a return on their investment. They are thinking about a demon, a devil, a toxic energy, and how that they don't want to talk to this toxic energy. And they are thinking about, or in their energy and emotions, they are focused, 2 of Swords in reverse. They are focused on restlessness. In other words, they are in a world of hurt. I feel like that might be insomnia, because this is a person that cannot rest. 4 of Swords in reverse is a restless energy, and they're focused on that. So to me, it feels like when I do on call, I could get called out any time of the day or night, and I have to work my shift as well. And you can get called out and never catch up on sleep for a few days, and you begin to, all you're focused on is, I need to get to sleep, but it's hard to relax when you know you could get called out. I don't like this for them. Now, this is general. Does not mean that's about you, but that is what's going on generally in their energy and emotions, in their thought life. This next query is about you. How do they view Leo? Damn. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, damn, you came out in your own reading, which happens a lot. Okay, so they view you as somebody that they want to come back to and be with. Isn't that sweet? They view you as being sexy, smelling good, looking good, famous, getting a lot of accolades, getting a lot of attention. Typical Leo woman. And Two of Wands in reverse, that's all they want. There is no other option. You're the only option. Oh my. But that being said, they look at you as being really mean, Leo. You said something real mean and real stern to them. You made a bad judgment. You made a bad decision about them, Leo. And that caused a catastrophe with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And they look at you as being motherfucking Leo. Strength card. There you are. Look at you all sexy. Sexy beast. But they look at you as having lost your shit. Temperance in reverse. Damn, Leo. All right, well, next query. This is a huge query. Projected actions towards you, if any, and if not. In other words, if no action towards you in this next 6 weeks, why not? What are the blockages? Can you come towards them? And if you can come towards them, what would your strategy need to be to get the reunion? Right? Because that's what we want. We want reunion. We want restoration. Okay. I'm going to break this down into 4 groups, A, B, C, and D. Your situation will fall into one of these groups, if not multiple groups, and there could even be some subgroups. I will try to give you distinguishing factors about each group so you can know if this is your situation or not. Group A, are they coming in towards you in this next 6 weeks? Answer, I believe that the energy is conducive for you to come in. They want to bring a pinnacle of stability to the situation, but they may be scared that there is going to be a blow up with that Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's a blockage, and the blockage is this communication. They don't want this reckless communication. Don't know what it's about, but so can you come towards this? I don't think they're coming towards you, but can you come towards them? I think you can. You're gonna have what would your strategy need to be? Don't come in like a motherfucking Aries, like I would have come in, years ago. Motherfucker, what the fuck? No, don't do any of that. Just come in and try to bring your energy before you even get in, to communicate with this person, and just don't, whatever you do, don't accuse, don't start any shit. Just try to not even, maybe even talk about anything serious. Just relax. Okay. So that's Group A. Group B, are they coming in towards you in this next 6 weeks? I do not believe that they are. This group of you, Judgment in reverse to the King of Wands in reverse. Something has happened in this person's life that you may not know about. You may know about it. I don't know. But whatever is going on, there is something that is going on in their life, and it is huge energy. And this energy has stopped them in their tracks. They cannot do anything right now. Can you come towards this kind of energy? You sure could come towards this energy, but let me advise you, you can only be a friend to this person. If you really love this person and you want to be with them through this or whatever this is, that could be possible. But to expect anything, I wouldn't. If I was you, I would let them be for a little bit. That's just me. So there's that. Group C, are they coming in towards you in this next 6 weeks? Answer, no. 10 of Pentacles, 2, the Hierophant in reverse. Couple of interpretations I can think of right now, just off the top of my head here. One of them is there could be a bankruptcy involving their estate, their property, their inheritance is up for possibly an institutional energy could be going after them, such as the IRS, something like that. But this hierarchical energy is in the negative, but being that 10 of Pentacles is there, which talks about legacy and so forth, I feel the energy of somebody's estate is being looked at. Could even be being seized. Asset forfeiture and things like that could be at play. Second interpretation would be that this person has a family and an estate and everything elsewhere somewhere else, but they are not married, or they are married and they're not telling you. Hierophant in reverse to that card could definitely allude to that they're doing something. Or it can represent that they are married and they are in this, they've got a family, they got an estate, they got a legacy and everything, but they have an open marriage. Hierophant in reverse to the 10 of Pentacles could be an open marriage. So I don't like it. I wouldn't. You got to do you, but I wouldn't go towards that shit for nothing. So anyway, Group D. Are they coming in towards you? Oh my God. I'll tell you what, I don't know if they're coming in towards you. These cards don't say that they are. Queen of Wands is not somebody that comes towards you. Queen of Wands is somebody you come towards, and you hope like hell that the Queen of Wands will even look at you. The Queen of Wands is the hottest chick in tarot. That is your card, Leo. That is one of your cards, actually. It's the minor arcana of you. And Queen of Cups is a motherly, nurturing energy. So this group of you, one thing that sticks out big time is if you're a male and this is a chick, she's hot. You think she's the hottest thing that has ever walked. And you also think that she is the best lover ever. She's the Queen of Cups. She's got it all. This woman here has got the whole damn thing. And can you come towards it? I think you can. She has all this love. What would your strategy need to be? Don't fuck it up. Whatever you do, don't fuck it up. So that is projected actions. Next, how do you view them? You view them as holding some kind of secret. You may think they're doing something, making calculated moves and shit towards you in secret. They probably are. You view them as somebody that wants to heal from a past connection. You view them as unwilling to work together towards the pinnacle of stability, and thereby they are the ones responsible for this motherfucking unhappiness that could have been. And you view them as a motherfucking emperor, motherfucking Aries energy. They take too much shit on. They shouldn't. Or that they shouldn't. Last query, mutual energy that you both share as a result of the connection and disconnection. You both are taking this time to take a look within yourselves and put yourself first. You both may be kind of disconnecting from people right now. Maybe licking your wounds. You definitely are licking your wounds. Look at this shit. You both are spending time at night, a lot awake, thinking about each other possibly and thinking about the pain. And you both, look at this motherfucker, another one of your cards, Knight of Wands, might be Sagittarius, and then more fire energy, Three of Wands in reverse, not wanting to wait anymore, wanting to make, well, you both may be wanting to get laid. I'm not gonna lie, that's what that could be interpreted as. Let me think of another way. You can't wait to get your groove going or some shit. And then your alignment's not in the best place. I'm not going to lie. You are both having some alignment issues. Hanged Man in reverse is being out of alignment. And that's what's making it hard to get this rest that you need, because you definitely need rest, both of you. And Ten of Swords in reverse, you're trying to unkill something, or you want something to be. There's a regret. Let's put it that way. There is big time regret. I feel for you, Leo. Come back in a few weeks. Let's try to do another reading, maybe about this time next month. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.